Hi, family. So, my tablet is upside down, but I need to share this dream before it gets too much later. I had a dream last night, and I wanted to share my dreams and stuff. I get on there with my opinions sometimes, and not all of it's just opinions. It's got like what the Lord has taught me, and then my thoughts about it sometimes, and then sometimes it's just dreams or visions, right? This is gonna be um a dream that I had. My thoughts about it. I'm not saying God won't show me more and stuff. I just thought it was very interesting. Okay, so in this dream, the middle of the dream, like I don't remember the whole dream, but I do remember the last part of the dream, and it felt really significant. Like it really was like, oh, this is definitely for someone, because every time I have dreams about babies or pregnancy or whatever, like I had a lot of dreams about pregnancy years ago, and then it turned into like babies, and I know what that represents. It represents somebody watching my videos, and it could be on TikTok too, but this one's just going to YouTube, so I hope it's the person on YouTube. I might put it on TikTok, I don't know yet. But so it was a baby boy. Oh yeah, okay. So the middle of the dream was like people feeding the homeless, right? And I watched some videos yesterday. That's why the last part of the dream feels very significant and makes total sense. Now, this part right here, I don't know completely about, but I'm going to go ahead, and I don't know the significance in it, or if it was just in my head or what, but it was like there was these homeless people, there's people feeding the homeless and taking care of homeless people, right? And in the dream, they were going, because I had to use a bathroom or something. I don't remember what it was, but they were going, and there was people sleeping in there too. But they were going to feed the homeless, and they brought out these super long sandwiches, like foot long sandwiches, but they were like super super long, like really really long. And there was like two of them, and they were gonna cut them up and split them between these homeless people. Okay, that's that part of the dream, right? Unless the Lord reminds me of more, I'll get on here and add. But that's the only part I remember about that part. And then, like the ending of the dream was the part that I really want to share. In this dream, there was a toddler, a baby, about a year old or something like that, holding, like playing with a snake. It was a boy baby, I think. I'm almost 100% positive it was a boy baby. So I'm thinking it would be for somebody, a man, or you know what I mean, watching my videos, or somebody around me. It's for a boy. Anyway, it wasn't me, because the babies in my dreams represent people that are watching me or have learned from me or anything like that, right? So it was a boy baby, and it kept grabbing this snake and playing with it, right? And I remember looking at it, and I was thinking, is it poisonous? And the person there was like, it's not poisonous, right? But I ended up grabbing the baby and putting it on my lap, and I was like thinking in my mind, how do they know the snake's not poisonous? Because I looked at the baby's hands, and it was like there was marks on it, right? Because the baby just kept playing with the snake, and the snake kept biting the baby. Now, after the baby let go and I had it on my lap, the snake looked like it was trying to get away, like it was going away, right? I had to add that because I didn't add it until after I wrote all this and the boy baby part. So, what thing or person, you know what I mean? Because snake spirits, there are spirits attached to things that you might be doing or keep going doing, messing with, playing with, basically, or people that you keep going back and playing with or being in their lives, and they have snake spirits. They have spirits attached to them, which is some kind of spirit, which is a snake. Okay, like Eve getting tempted with the apple. It was a snake that did that. Okay? And that's where the snakes come in. So what thing or person or sin do you keep going back to? I know some of you guys will be like, oh, it's for you. It's not, because it would have showed me in my dreams. It's and it may even be somebody who's homeless. I don't know. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. That may be for someone completely different, right? But what thing or person do you keep going back to and playing with that keeps biting you? Okay, whether it's poisonous or not, what is it that you keep going back to and keeps biting you? Okay, and I'm not judging because I got my own stuff, you know what I mean? And but this is a dream I feel like I'm supposed to share, and it has to be for somebody who watches me. Okay, so basically, when I grabbed this baby, it let go of the snake, right? But it kept like letting go and grabbing it and letting go and grabbing it or whatever, and then the snake kept biting. And as soon as I grabbed the baby, he let go of the snake, and the snake was like getting away. Almost like, I wasn't sure in the dream because, snake spirits, they ain't trying to get away. So I don't know for sure if the snake was trying to get away, but as soon as the baby let go, the snake was going away. So let go of whatever it is and it will go away. You know what I mean? And I'm from personal experience. I'm not even lying. From personal experience with people and things, when I have let go, they've went away. You know what I mean? Usually it's me bringing it back in. So, yeah. But this is for sure for someone else. I mean, it's probably for all of it, a lot of us, right? What things are we messing with that we shouldn't be? Because it keeps biting us, right? So, yeah, I needed to share that. And also, I thought it was so cool because I was wondering about a couple people today. And every time I do this when I get on YouTube, because I really haven't been on YouTube and I really haven't been not trying to do too many videos, or I really just want to stay off TikTok, period. But I know there's people on TikTok that need the word, but I need some time. You know what I mean? I need some time. So that's why I'm only doing this video to YouTube at the moment. But sometimes we do need to take some time to ourselves because we have a personal relationship with the Lord, and we're only focused on real quick after we have an experience or get something, we get right on the video. We're not taking that time to spend time with the Lord, even on whatever we get, or just spend time with Him. You know what I mean? And we really just need to do that sometimes and just take some time and not just be focused on other people. Now, if He wants us to give something to someone like this dream, I feel like somebody needed to hear it. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, the point is I haven't been really watching a lot of people's videos here lately on YouTube like I normally do. And so I was wondering about a couple of people, and I went and looked at their videos and stuff like that, and they hadn't been on there, or one of them hadn't been on there for a couple weeks, right? And I felt like I also felt like the Lord wanted me to pray for these people, and almost every single time that I can remember, every time I go and look at somebody's video that I'm wondering about, and they haven't been on there, it could have been a month or 2 months or whatever, the Lord will have them do a video to let me know. And it's probably not just about me. There's probably other people, because I'll be praying they're okay and stuff like that. And then, obviously they were put on my heart. Now, either the Lord was showing me they're about to do a video, or I need to pray for them, or whatever the case is. Like, because I know a lot of people's like, don't give yourself titles. Well, I was told I was a seer like a long time ago. Like when I was like 15, before I didn't even know what it meant. Okay, over the years, I've developed understanding more about it. You know what I mean? That's why I have had visions and dreams, but they're from the Lord, okay? And I don't know if every dream is from the Lord, because I haven't completely figured all that out. And I don't know if I ever will, right? Because I used to just have dreams where I would see something in my dream and I would turn on the TV and the exact thing that I seen in my dream would be right there, right? It was really crazy. And this one was like when I was a teenager, okay? So, and this was before I found out where somebody told me I was a seer when I was like 15. So this has been going on like my whole life. Even my grandma like said, anyway. But the point is like when the Lord has, like when I start wondering about somebody and then they'll get on and make a video and I'm like, okay, they're okay. That's cool. That's awesome, So it's like almost every time that I can remember, the Lord has done that with me. So I think that's really cool that he does that. And if the Lord does put somebody on your heart or whatever, whether he has them make a video right after or not, but just to pray for them. You know what I mean? Because I heard earlier just to pray for one of the people because they had been making videos, but the other one hadn't in like a couple weeks, right? But I was checking on both of them. Yeah, that's what it was. And the other, and then they got on there and made a video. They've made a couple today, and I was like, wow, that's cool. That's really cool. So I love you, family, but I really wanted to bring that dream to you, and just take some time. And I'm not saying don't make a video if the Lord leads you to make a video or whatever, but we need to not just take what God is giving us, you know what I mean? But spend time with him. You know what I mean? Because we might be just taking and not giving to him. Giving him the love, the relationship that he wants. The time. You know what I mean? So, I love you, family. You guys have a blessed day. And if you don't know the Lord, please come to the Lord and get to know him.